Warning, system crash.
Incoming
Reboot. Incoming. I couldn't help it. Welcome back, everyone. We are watching episode 5 of Loki season 2. Last episode, we were very shocked on what happened, and anything is friggin' possible. Right, Jessica?
Anything. They could do whatever they want at this point.
And I hope we don't lose everything that happened in the past by just resetting things just to bring in new movies and characters and stuff. So, shall we get into this and find out?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Ooh, such eerie music.
I know, I have so many theories and a few bother me. That doesn't exist anymore. Okay, is he in the same place? He's still there.
Yeah.
Is everyone else still there? Everyone else is gone. Oh, of course, everyone else is gone.
And I can't. He's going to check on the pie.
The pies are gone!
If Mobius is anywhere, he'll be the pie.
Oh, there's a voice.
1229.
Fail safe mode. Oh, and he's
no, he's doing
again.
the thing.
Oh, crap.
Time slipping.
Infrequent.
Oh no! He's gonna pick up the book and look at it and be right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh my, so he's gonna keep piecing this together. He's gonna make himself like a million times work something out. This is gonna take a long time. What the heck is that? Oh, is it pulling apart like Victor?
Everything's getting spaghettified.
Oh no! We don't want to see that happen to Loki. Okay. Oh,
failsafe mode. Initiate a failsafe mode.
It doesn't matter.
Thank
you for your service. You'll never be him.
Oh, gosh,
that gives me chills. The spaghetti. Ugh.
Not that it's ever going to happen, but giant... Oh, no!
Oh, look, he's disappearing! Oh, no!
The letters are disappearing!
No, Loki! Okay, he's back. Thank goodness. Yeah.
I think that's Casey.
I think it is. So maybe they're back in their original life? Yeah, it is.
Let's go. Hurry up. If they catch us, they're gonna cut us like fish.
With the fish.
Yeah. Like, what is a fish?
Thank God you're here. Is everyone
He doesn't know you.
Not again. Casey, it's me. Please tell me you know who I am. With the boat? You're in the wrong place. You're not supposed to be here. The boat, Dad.
No.
Do you have a boat? A boat? I don't know anything about a boat. How'd you get here? How did I get where? Come on!
Oh,
McDonald's. So he's going to specific locations, like he's drawn to the people close to him.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Jet skis.
Oh, I missed that. I saw the...
25 time theater. This is where he saw his other life.
Saw his death.
Okay, so we got a good cast on here for you.
Oh, we get to see them in their real...
Is she gonna get a name that's not Hunter B-52?
Do you remember how bad it hurt when you came in?
The hair flip. Yeah, what was that?
Yeah, that is
correct. What is this?
very good. Very good.
Is he in a show or something? Is it a commercial?
Water in front of you. Your son's calling on line 3. Tell him we'll call him back.
Oh no! Wacky wavy.
Oh.
Line 2.
Oh, see, he's drawn to those locations.
That was good. That was a good visual gag.
It was.
Come on.
You don't remember me either.
No, I do. You were in just the other day, right?
Your son's on line 3. Sorry,
Oh, your son's on. Aww.
told you, I'll call him back. Your other son.
Tell him I'll call him back too.
Crap. Did anyone see that?
He's totally the author. He wrote that.
Are you playing your own book?
Sticking his books in there.
I told
This is
you
very
to stop
good.
putting your sci-fi books on our shelves. Science fiction is a well-respected and thought-provoking genre. Well, nobody buys it here.
Hey. Science fiction is a well-respected
do
and
that to
thought-provoking
him.
genre.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Right?
This is a lie. Any bookstore would be happy to take his books. Multi-decade bookstore worker here.
Yes, you would
I'm
know.
mad at this bookstore depiction, even if it is an alternate timeline.
You know they went out of business.
You were a writer.
Yes, science fiction.
I'm doomed.
But this is kind of embarrassing. I have to get a PhD to keep my day job teaching theoretical physics at Caltech.
You're a scientist as well. That's great.
Yeah, until I can quit and write full time. You have no idea how hard it is to break. Hey, look at this.
He's so cute.
There's not one PhD haver out there who's just like, yeah, this is my day job, so I can do my real...
So, what exactly are you trying to do?
I need to go back. I can't control it. I can't just make it happen. It's random.
Is it?
It's random. Because you keep ending up around exactly the people you're looking for.
Yeah.
And it's evolving. Because you're not just slipping in time. You're also moving around in space. It's
Obi knows
you're
what's up.
A better version of one of those tap pads.
You make it sound like it's a good thing.
With
It
science.
is. Come on.
What and how?
It's beautiful, let's see.
I'm trying.
He needs to have a French fry first.
Maybe you need to try harder.
I'm trying as hard as I can.
Are you?
Oh, jeez.
You just don't know what to look for. Let's try this.
Is he renting this place?
I don't know. It's big.
We get the band back together.
That doesn't seem very scientific.
You said every one of your friends has a temporal aura, right?
Right.
Well, that means a group of people would have a collective aura unique to that moment in time.
Come on, Loki. You're supposed to be the smart one in this family. Thor could have figured this out by now.
Dun, 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 dun.
What if you had that knowledge?
What's that?
You tell me you wrote it.
I did.
You did. There's one on every desk at the TVA.
So I am gonna write a bestseller.
Yeah, sort of. Let's get to work.
Oh, there you go. So how do you do it
That's a
then?
problem.
Well, at least he has the book now, unless he can
He has
somehow
the
get
book.
back.
He can get started on it.
Alright, where's he going now?
He's burnt. How did he get burnt?
Aww.
Who gave you the matches?
I stole them.
No, you... Give them to me. Come on.
Hand him
Look,
over. Don't worry,
I'm not the
Kevin,
biggest
Kevin.
Loki Mobius shipper out there, but he did just, you know,
I know he wants to look his best.
I'll get you a puppy to I happened to see you, so I thought I'd just come and say to her, I'm sorry, I couldn't stick around back there. I was in a bit of a time crunch, yeah.
ATVs.
The TVA.
Yeah.
I'm not here to buy a jet ski.
Oh, what are you here for?
Listen, I'm going to tell you something that's hard to understand, Mobius.
Mobius?
Mobius, that's your name.
it's not his name.
Yeah. It's his second name.
I think you have me mixed up with someone else.
No, you see, the thing is, I don't. Mobius is your real name, and you belong in a place called the TVA.
Is that right? check all my...
It's okay. I don't want any trouble. It's all right. I'm a friend. I know you are. I'm a friend too.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh.
How did you build a temple so fast?
I don't know if I say 18 months is fast. Well, 19 months. I had to take a break and move out when I lost my job and my wife left me.
Oh.
So what now?
What's happening? I promise you this will make sense.
I love Mobius.
Who's he? Is he my friend? He will be.
Just moving the thing around.
It's too complicated to explain it to you now. But I need your help to save this place. The TVA. You
Not
once
the
told
ATV.
me it was the only life you'd ever known. I can bring
Can you
you back.
imagine?
Gotta be
like,
out.
yeah, like what's happening?
It'll be like you never left. Your boys won't even know you're gone. Yeah, but I will. All of existence is in grave danger. I don't care. And your boys are in danger too.
What
Yes,
about
Casey, you
Sylvie?
did it.
And then he's gonna be like, oh crap.
I'm assuming Casey has done nothing wrong ever and ended up in Alcatraz. Completely was not his fault.
He was framed.
He was framed.
Like the slow motion.
How you doing?
Dawn.
Mobius is my space name.
A space name.
Are you part of this whole... saving the... Is this for safe? For the...
Yeah, this area is totally abandoned. No one's around for miles.
So, is this everyone?
Sylvie.
Is Sylvie going to be in her original timeline? Because she's a variant like the rest of them.
This one.
I know, so I was kind of thinking, but he did go to a McDonald's looking for her, though, so he was actually going to places where the originals were.
Oh, he found her. McDonald's back there. Ridiculous.
She doesn't remember.
This is gonna sound strange.
I remember
I know you
everything.
don't know who I am.
Of course I know who you are.
Okay, good. See, Loki, it's a Loki thing.
You do?
Why wouldn't I?
Because nobody else did. Their lives were reset after the
Yeah, I
news.
know, I was there.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This isn't how I thought the scene was going to play out.
No. What exactly were you expecting?
Oh, jeez.
Get in the car.
I'm buying you a drink.
So, did he control it himself to stay there?
Mobius' life at the TVA was taken from
Maybe.
him,
Did
so
you just hear the
Casey was a prisoner.
Zaniac? It's a Brad's thing. That's his movie, but as a video game.
And they're finally back in their real lives.
That's perfect.
That's
Brad has a video game. Bradward.
Eric! We got a drink.
I'm very disappointed in Sylvie this season.
I guess so. I guess this all worked out just the way you wanted it to, and you're fine just walking away. So selfish.
in-
Of course I'm selfish. I want a life.
I mean, I understand it. Exactly that. I get it, but
Take something, Loki. What do you want?
I want to stop He Who Remains.
No, wrong. Try again. What is it that you really want?
I want to save this. I want to save everything. All of
Is
it.
it really that hard? Come on, keep trying.
he wants
save
his
the TV.
friends.
Why?
I want the TVA back. What do you want? I want my friends back.
He wants
There
his
you go.
friends.
2 bourbons, please.
Excellent choice, Sylvie. I want my friends back.
Our guy's never had friends.
Now he has a lot of friends.
Now we have so many.
I don't want to be
He just
alone.
wants them back.
We're both selfish. Go write yours.
I guess
Go
if you're a
write
Guardian.
yours. I don't like how she says it like that. I know that's what her goal was, but
I know.
she just wants to be separate from him now.
How much longer are we gonna be? Some of us
Oh, his drink's gone.
I know.
activities going on.
Alright, we can get you right back while we got you.
Borrow this thing for a bit.
For this thing.
Do you know how to use it, Casey?
Oh.
No. What?
What? He just disappeared. Is the timeline disintegrating? Is he frozen? Holy crap, I don't want to see him go. Oh no. Oh. Oh, what a good guy. Oh, what a terrible way to go. Go, Sylvie, go. Oh, that whole branch that she enjoyed.
I didn't take it. Listen, you can rob every bank you like when this is done. We need that £10 now.
Great. But I still didn't take it.
Okay, I believe him. Oh, don't tell me the spaghetti. Oh, no, not Casey. What?
Not Casey.
Don't tell me that was permanent.
That's not real. They're gonna fix it. He's gonna fix it.
They're all just gonna go? No! Not Obi! Everyone's gonna go!
No, he's gonna fix it.
I hate this. It's just getting worse and worse. It's like a lost cause.
No, I have to go back to see my boys.
If they're even there, they might not. Now we're gonna see Mobius. No, Mobius! And then it's gonna be B-15. No. Oh, then Sylvie, are they the last?
There's nowhere left to go.
No, Sylvie too. Crap.
No, they have to fix it.
And then Loki
he has
too.
to fix it.
But why is it going past him? He's gonna get it too. It's slower for him.
Time slipping. He moved backwards. Do it again.
Oh, hear that?
No, they aren't. Everything's falling apart. The branches are dying.
So what does that
Do.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but there must be something we can do.
His friends. He loves his friends.
I can rewrite the story.
Come on, Loki. You just have
All right.
to live.
Make it snappy. People are about to turn into spaghetti. Come on.
Nice. Oh, we only have one episode left. Oh.
Really?
I love that he knows now that that's his purpose. He wants to have his friends. He wants a life with his friends. Well, I'm so glad he can actually control the time slipping now. The pie.
I'm very angry that there's not more right now. But I gotta wait a whole other week. Isn't the next episode the last episode too?
Yes. So there's too much to do. You know, this episode was better than I thought it was going to be. I mean, anything can still happen at this point. I'm hoping they won't erase the entire MCU that we know and love.
I know that's what you're worried about, right? That they're gonna... I don't think that's gonna happen. I feel like that'd be too much. Especially to do in a TV show rather than a movie.
That's a big thing, too. I was thinking that as well, and I'm like, well, maybe they're trying to change it up a bit and show that they would actually do that so it's not as predictable. But I hope they wouldn't reset either way, because it's just a waste. Like, you're going to denounce everything that, we cared about in the MCU, and that would just be meaningless. So, but now that we saw everyone pretty much in a original timeline, I mean, Sylvie wasn't. She was just in her McDonald's timeline, which I thought was weird. Yeah, I didn't think she was going to be there, but maybe because... I mean, you could really overthink that, but maybe because her timeline was wiped out when she was so young that it's
The only thing I can think of is that she just, quick used her temp pad to, pop out there.
She might have.
Everyone was dying, and she's just like, oh, well.
I'm out. Where are you going to go? I don't know. So,
we're going to get some McDonald's.
Yeah, the fact that the loom disintegrated, blew up, whatever, and they were still in a timeline, was interesting to me, and I was really hoping, I love the fact that we were able to see, and all the letters are staying, okay, and there's no cutscene, just to make sure first.
No after cutscene?
Okay, no, okay.
Okay.
I was like, what are we going to see? Because there's too much of a cliffhanger, so they're just going to leave it for the next one, but, You know, like, I was so happy to see everyone in their original timeline, give or take, and to see, like, even OB, but, you know, B-15, I really wanted to see her backstory, and I wanted to...
She seemed super nice.
I know, and she even said, because she would get emotional and be like, you know, I had a good life. Like, I was happy last season when Sylvie opened up her mind to remember those memories. And, you know, to see her actually helping kids. She's a doctor, and, you know, we all really wanted to see Mobius too. And, you know, we knew it was going to be jet skis, but I didn't think he was going to be selling jet skis. Like, the first thing we saw, I thought, oh, he was in commercials or whatever, advertising jet skis. And I'm like, maybe he went on vacation a lot, but he has 2 kids, and to be ripped away from them, forget about them, like, his memory was erased. And I know he's so good as Mobius, and he needs to be at the TVA, and that is who he should be, I guess, but at the same time, like, he does have his kids still, so it's kind of, you know...
Here's a question for you. When this is over, does Loki tell him? Because he said he didn't want to know, but Loki might be like, dude.
That's a good question. I'm going to say, because they're really close now, all of them, but he's besties with Mobius, I think he will be honest with him and tell him. If he doesn't, I'll be very shocked, but that's a good question, because I don't know. I don't even know if the TVA is going to stand after this. I think Loki will somehow save the loom. I was thinking the loom would have to be destroyed, like, after that happened. It would be better, because maybe you were mentioning that the timelines existed before there was a loom, before Kang was even born. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I think the loom is something artificial that Kang put in place, and we probably don't need, and he's using it as control. So I think that might be the thing, is you get rid of the loom entirely. Like, you're talking about making the rings wider, get rid of the rings.
And now that that's technically gone, as far as we know, it just completely blew up. All the timelines are disintegrating now. So now it's making it look like we do need the loom. And again, time can be very complicated. Kang, you know, he made this, or he who remains made this realm where there's no time for the TVA to exist. So I don't know. So right now it looks like the loom, they need it. Loki's going to go fix that in order to bring back. I mean, once the branches are gone, they have to restart. Will he be able to, like, bring back the ones that already existed? Or is it just going to be all new now? And but anyways, I'm glad everyone's still alive, and Loki's bringing them all together, so we got that good thing going, because I really thought it was just going to be a restart, and we were just going to be with Loki, because I'm like, someone has to be there. We're not just going to see, like, a white screen of nothing, and you just see Kang, like, do his thing. I don't know. Or just get introduced to new characters or something. You know? And I don't know. I am kind of disappointed in Sylvie. I get that she wanted a life, but...
I understand it, yeah. I totally get her motivation, so I'm not disappointed in the writing of Sylvie. I think the writing of Sylvie is spot on. I get her character and why she's doing it.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in Sylvie, the person, for not doing more.
Yeah.
I understand why she wants to be selfish, but come on.
And she's been doing this for a long time. She got what she wanted, and she's been doing this all her life. She's been suffering. She's been staying in apocalypses for so long, just avoiding the TVA, so she could fight back and get rid of them. And, you know, so she worked so hard to get to this point, and that I can see. And I just feel like I wanted a lot more for her character this season, because I just feel like we haven't had a lot of action with her, and she's just been very sad the whole time. Like, that's the life she wanted, but she doesn't seem happy. She's always sad.
She doesn't. Like, and you can't always tell, you know, like, she's living a normal life, and normal life includes some boredom and some monotony. So, you know, that might be exactly what she wants, is the boredom and monotony. But, like, she still... I feel like the friends that she has, they don't know her, you know? They don't know the things that she's been through.
Yeah.
They don't understand who she is. She's presenting a fake version of herself, like
yeah, it's kind of like blah. Like, I know, and she's just existing. I mean, she's not even living, and
yeah.
And I feel so bad about the whole thing. And I know she puts up a front too. Her and Loki haven't known each other for that long. Time travels is different at the TVA, yes. So it could be a lot longer that they've known each other at this point.
Or have they known each other their entire lives?
Oh, we can get all deep now. We can. But there's like no interaction with them in any kind of like romantic way at all. And I just felt like, and I know she puts her guard up, but at the same time, like, she was kind of cold to Loki, and she was sad again, but she didn't seem too conflicted to just be live your own life and then take off. Like, there was like no emotion there at all. Like,
they've definitely
I just felt bad.
put the Loki Sylvie romance on the back burner.
Oh yeah, big time.
If on any burner at all. Maybe off the stove entirely.
Definitely.
Yeah, she seems even like willing to just push him away, like as a friend, as the confidant, which seems like a silly thing to do because he does know her. Yeah, he knows who she is for reals, and like you can't be friends with someone if you don't let them in a little bit. You know, there has to be risk. There's always risk involved in relationships, like and that's the point. You put yourself out there, and you take what comes. You put out the trust. If you're always guarded, if you're always shielded, you're not going to have that.
Exactly, and I just feel with everything, like all the bad things that are happening, like I know she cares, but I'm just not feeling that from her. Like once a timeline starts to disappear, then she takes action. When there's a big threat of whatever happened last time she came up to see everyone because she had no choice when she heard the timeline was going to be destroyed or whatever, but not until it's like absolutely like the end of all things does she like go and act and do something. Like she just doesn't care. She just wants to exist, and she just shut down and blocked everything else out. So I just wanted more for her character. I just feel bad and I feel sad for her this whole season. But I'm hoping we have a lot of fun stuff going on next episode. I want Loki and all his friends to be together, happy, on the same timeline, which I think all of them are going to be at the TVA. They're going to work there, live there, and just make it very different. Maybe Mobius will have his kids there. And again, there's so much that needs to happen still.
There's a lot of possibilities, and I feel like everyone right now is just like, well, these are the only like two options: TVA, no TVA. But there's gray area in between that. Like, there's things we can do too. Yeah, you can still have your lives. You can, go to work every morning through your time door.
Yeah, that would be cool. So again, if the TVA is different, let's like get rid of those rules that they have, and they can just go back to their timeline. They can go back to their branch. Why not? They never left, like Loki said.
There's no he who remains. Just make it up.
Yeah. And that would actually be really awesome. And the loom, again, it's a cool idea, but I wish they didn't need that. I wish they could just get rid of it and just let the timelines roam free. They wouldn't dissipate. They wouldn't disappear. I don't know. Because that's still, it's hard to wrap my head around that. So if you guys can let us know your theories, because Kang didn't exist at the beginning of time, or did he? And I wanted to see Eliath. I wanted to see that. Like something to happen, like I wanted something to happen with that, because when you got pruned, I really thought everyone was going to disappear and end up there, like going back to the end of time or whatever.
So last episode we saw Renslayer pruned, and we saw guy who really wants to be part of the club.
I know, who felt bad because he pruned Mobius.
I can't remember. It's like X something maybe. I don't know.
I can't remember. Yeah.
Not X5, that's Bradward. So, like, we do have two players that have just recently been pruned. So, maybe we'll still see something in that in-between world with Eliath and all that stuff, but...
Maybe that's, like, the last part, because, like, once you get there, everything is freed. Because Eliath was the one that was controlled by Kang, and set all this in motion with the TVA. You know, so I'm kind of like, I feel like that has to be the end all to get to Eliath in order to change things. And we want to see fun Lokis at the end of time again, because classic Loki died last time and we loved him.
I know, he's so
Glorious purpose! And then alligator Loki, kid Loki, and then
Kid
other
Loki was great.
Yeah.
Kirky was great.
And then thief Loki or vote for Loki. Remember that one? He got his hand
Oh my
cut
gosh,
off.
I love President Loki.
President Loki. Yes, that was
Loki.
huge. So, good episode. I'm just selfish. I'm greedy because I love this season,
We're all
or I love
selfish.
this series. The first season I enjoyed the best, but I enjoy the bromance between Mobius and Loki, and I want to see more of that. And one episode left is not enough, but they're still alive right now, which is great. And I just want a happy ending for everyone, all our favorite characters.
So, one, I absolutely adore the conversation with Obi and Loki. That whole conversation they had was fantastic.
In the
Loved
beginning,
everything about it.
when they first met up.
Yeah. Like, it was just really, really just enjoyed it. I thought he like, the way that he delivered it was fantastic. The whole lighting in the scene was great. His logic, his very sci-fi, science fiction logic, perfect. Loved it.
He's so positive, too. I love him. He's so freaking adorable.
And then, so, like, I don't know if you're aware, but I'm aware of conversations online that are like, Loki and Mobius?
What do you mean, shipping?
Yeah, which I don't know if Disney has the guts to do anything like that. Like, they kind of sort of been like, yeah, I'm maybe sort of bisexual last season.
They did
say that.
Yes, Loki did say he dated both, or he had relationships with all kinds of people, and he said,
I mean, he can turn into
female.
anything. He can be anything. Like, he is everything, you know. But it's also Disney. Like,
I don't know. They might. I mean, honestly, they do they're a lot more open-minded with things.
They are, but they tend to put it to side characters and, like, you know, things that they can kind of cut around if they need to. And I'm curious. I didn't think they would do it. And then this episode, Loki's just like, how's my hair?
I know. I love that. I think that's so cute.
And I was just like, would they real?
You know, okay, so I did kind of think about that this episode, where I'm like, if they did make that a thing, I'd be okay with it. I'd be okay with it, yeah, I'd be like, I think it's freaking adorable. And the only reason why I say, like, I'd be okay with it is because of chemistry. Does it actually work for their characters? Stuff like that. And I love their bromance so much that I just want them to be bromantic. I want them to be, like, really good friends. Like, just because, and I contradict this, I do, but just because you're close friends doesn't mean it has to be romantic.
Yes.
And one thing I'm scared of, because I really like the chemistry between Loki and Sylvie, and I know we talked about, and our fans also discuss things too, which I love you guys for, like, telling us your opinions. But, you know, it was weird at first thinking that they were siblings, but they're not, and Sylvie's a very different person. And again, long story short, you have an alligator Loki, you could be extremely different. DNA, not even closely matched, you know? So I see them as very different people. And I really wanted them to be together romantically at the end of this series, but because there was so much controversy with season 1 and people just seeing them as siblings, which, again, yeah, that is weird when you think of it that way, but that's not the show's intention. They're different people.
Yeah.
So now I'm worried that they're going to that's why that's not even been, you know, address this season at all. I think they're just kind of ignoring that now, like, oh, that's a separate season, we're just going to reset and do whatever. So I'm kind of worried that they're going to just ignore that completely next episode. Nothing is going to happen there, and then he's going to be like, hey, Mobius, you know. And I just feel like it just took a hard right, and just, like, the writers are just like, we don't know where to go with this, so we're going to do this because everyone loves them hanging out together anyways. And they do have good chemistry, but I just want them to stay bromance. Yeah, I just want them to have the bromance.
Like, if everyone ends up friends at the end of this, I'll be perfectly fine with it.
I think that's what they're probably going to do.
I do think it'd be kind of weird at this point for for Loki and Sylvie to have like a romantic relationship at the end of this, because they haven't, like you said, they haven't touched it at all this season.
Exactly.
They've just like
I know, it sucks. They just threw it out the window because they're like, okay, we don't want to touch this anymore because too many people are angry at it or weirded out by it. So
if they suddenly kissed, I'd be like,
I know, because I want that, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, now it's weird because we had none of that this whole season. And she does want to live her life. She doesn't want to be involved with him, and she's just like, whatever. But yeah, so I think the best thing we could hope for is that they all just stay best buddies and they're working together at the new TVA, and they could travel as they please to go to whatever timeline they...
Like, he just wants his friends now. Thor was the one with friends all the time, and he didn't have any friends. He just had Thor's friends who were, let's face it, kind of dicks.
Yeah, yes. You know, I gotta say
R.I.P. Ray Stevenson. You're lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
No, it's just, you know, I would actually love to see Loki meet up with his brother again and just see all his buddies and be like, hey, look at me, I'm a different person now. And I think that would be fun. I don't think that would happen, though, but I would love to see Thor and Loki reunite.
I would love to see them reunite. I would die.
It was really hard on Thor.
It was really hard on Thor. It's really hard on Thor every time Loki dies, and it just keeps coming back.
Know.
Like, there's no universe in which Thor is not thrilled to see him again and immediately punches the living daylights out of him. Mm-hmm. It's just like, brother! Like, that's what's gonna happen.
No more get help. But yeah, I would absolutely love to see that, because yeah, Thor, like, you felt so bad for him because he went through, I mean, he lost so much, and when he lost Loki, he was just so lost. The last one, when we talked about, he had the tattoo on his back in Thor: Love and Thunder. But yeah, so one episode left. I am so happy that Loki can control time slipping, because in a way he could be the most powerful power of friendship, but he might have the most powerful power right now. He might be like the most powerful being right now because he can control anything.
He can control time.
He can control time, and his friends are what motivates or initiates this power of his. But can he go anywhere he wants? Like, not just restricted to locations where they were, you know?
Yeah.
Just drawn to their, like, code or whatever, their temporal aura, whatever. Like, it's
not just their aura.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm kind of like, if he could travel anywhere and he gets really good at it, like, holy crap, he could, yeah. And I know he won't do anything bad. I know he'll be a guardian of some sort.
I don't know if this is possible with the wacky timelines or not. I mean, anything's possible. They just write it and it's done. Mm-hmm. But what I would really like to see is if he, like, at the end, he does a little time slip and he goes back to when Sylvie was taken and he stops the people from taking her so that she can just live her life. I just thought about that, and now I'm, like, very excited about the idea.
That would be so nice. You know, that's what I'm kind of thinking. It's going to be kind of sad but happy for them, where they're going to have to be separate, and he's going to do a nice gesture like that. Like, that would make sense. You know, that would be better, because one crazy theory that I had, which I don't think is going to happen now, but I'm like, okay, the loom is broken. Everything's going to crap. Timelines are dying. Is everything just going to merge and be just one, like, a sacred timeline, but like, that's it, like, no one's really controlling it anymore, it's just like stuck? And I'm like, are, like, Sylvie, okay, this is weird, but I'm like, is Sylvie and Loki going to combine as one person, or, like, variants going to combine into one person? And I had, like, this weird thing, like, where Loki would be Loki, like, or whoever,
maybe all the Lokis,
yeah, like, but like, he would, I don't know, somehow, I don't know. That would be way too complicated, but I was just kind of...
It was interesting, though.
Yeah, and I was like, I hope they don't simplify things, because they're trying to, like, Disney's trying to, like, close the multiverse. Not that they are, but it's been around for a while, so they might want to reset and not do the multiverse anymore. So I was kind of like, I hope they just don't flatten everything and merge everything. But they didn't do that, so that's good. Overthinking everything.
They can't flatten until they bring mutants in.
Just because, like... I love it. So, anything you'd like to add, Jessica?
Just that this season, I think, in my opinion, has been very solid. I think it's really solid writing. It has me intrigued every episode. Mm-hmm. I'm really curious how they're going to wrap it all up.
I'm very curious too. And I think everyone who turned into spaghetti strings is really gone. But again, anything is possible. And Loki going, time slipping, controlling that. I'm kind of wondering if he could bring back Victor, if he could bring back other people. And, can you imagine, like, at the end, like, after he fixes everything, the TVA is like a new TVA, and the ending credits is like some kind of montage of him, like, time slipping and, like, fixing everything, like
Fixing.
like Deadpool, like Deadpool. Remember, like, they did that funny thing where he goes way beyond back in MCU, and he starts like saving Asgardians, and he just like, and it's like really silly. Yeah, he totally just, like, knocks out Thanos. He's like, meek. It's just, like, really fast where he's, like, going into different parts of Marvel and just, like, saving everybody. That would be freaking hilarious. But I know a lot of people might not like it. But it would be entertaining if you see it like Deadpool.
It would be.
It would be.
So
I'm going to end it there, guys. Let us know what you think about this episode, what theories you have. Let's discuss it, because I always love what you have to say. And I can't wait for the finale. The last episode. Oh my god. You want to season 3 already? Just kidding. But love you guys. And we'll see you very soon as always. Bye guys.
Bye.